Hey you guys, I'm going to share a dream I had last night. I have to look up the scripture for it, but it was kind of wild. And since I've seen something related to the dream today, this morning at work in real life, I think I have a clue. So I'll look up the scripture for it. What I want to talk about is, and before I start, you guys, I seen the biggest black fly. This thing was the size of a moth yesterday. I'm gonna Google it and see if there's even a such thing. This thing was so big. I don't know if this is a hybrid. It kind of reminded me of that dream that I had with this a hybrid thing just flew up to my window. I'm gonna look it up, and if I find a picture of it, I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail. Okay, you guys. What I want to talk about is on July 4th, one of those visions that I had was panned out to be the sinking of the Indonesian ferry boat. And I don't know nothing about Indonesia. I really don't like geography, you guys, to tell you the truth. So anyway, I seen it in the passing on July 4th, but I just didn't think to make a video or anything about it. I had so many other updates from the visions that I had on July 4th and the day before and 2 days before that. So when I heard Beryl talk about the fact that there was a Thailand tourist boat that sank, or I don't know what, I think it sank, and 41 people were dead. I don't think either one has to do with the other, but I think my attention was drawn to the first one so that I could pay attention to the second one. Okay, so I had the vision of the first one, but when I was listening to Beg's video yesterday, he talked about one in Thailand, and the fact that it was carrying all Chinese passengers. You guys, we are in a trade war right now with China. I seen a picture. I don't know whose thumbnail it was, but it reminded me of a dream that I talked about with two American flags, and I think it was someone from North Korea, but I think it was China. I think I mentioned China in the video with President Trump. So somebody put out a video talking about the trade war that we're now in with China, and they were standing, Trump and China, the president, was standing in front of two American flags. Something you got to take, just pay attention to. China owns like 80% of the United States, basically, kind of. Obama let China buy up so much stuff. I think I've talked about that in the past. Also, you guys, apparently on 4th of July, Japan had a major earthquake. It's not the mega quake that I believe is coming. Sister God is True did a video on it because I mentioned her dream, and her dream was about an 8.9. Even though this was a 6.5, Begley didn't put the date on which Japan had the earthquake. So I looked it up yesterday, and the only thing I could find was that they had a 6.0 on July 4th. I don't know if they downgraded it, if they had another one, but right now they've had really apocalyptic flooding, and I didn't know that they had an earthquake of this magnitude. So either they had two, or this particular earthquake was downgraded from a 6.5 to a 6.0, but they did have one on 4th of July. That's not the mega quake that I believe the Lord is pointing me to, okay, you guys? Unfortunately, they're going through a lot right now. Also, two more things. Keep an eye on Hurricane Beryl. And I think there's one, I had a vision yesterday that is probably pointing to one behind it is not yet a storm. It's a tropical wave. Just a long story short, I had a vision yesterday, and I think that it's pointing me to the one behind Beryl. But keep an eye on Beryl, because Beryl may or may not affect the United States. I don't think the Lord that showed me this for no reason. Tropical storm or Hurricane Chris right now is heading towards Nova Scotia. And I think I mentioned that yesterday. The Lord gave me an open vision on the path of that. So it shouldn't be a problem. I think as of yesterday or today, it's just sitting right off our coast, North Carolina and South Carolina. We haven't had any rain here, but I think North Carolina is feeling the swells and the rip currents of it as of last night and maybe today. Okay, you guys, I'll leave a video of a channel that I watch as far as hurricanes, but there's something that he mentioned as far as the one that's coming behind Beryl that I think I had a vision of on yesterday. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. I'll come back and make that video about the dream, and I want to talk about something that a video that someone shared with me probably about 5 days ago about this meteorite that just recently hit off the coast of Washington. He shared it on a dream and vision, open vision video, and I had seen it, but I didn't watch it because it also came out on the 4th of July. I'm not sure when it hit, but I think it has to do with the previous vision and dream. Okay, you guys, thank you for listening, and I will talk with you later. You guys, please pay attention to these hurricanes. Ain't no I'm concerned about it. I live on the coast. I'm always concerned about hurricanes, but the fact that they're thinking that it's not going to be a active hurricane season for what I've been getting, we need to pay attention at least to the next two, Beryl and this one that's coming off of Africa. Okay, you guys, get supplies and stuff like that. Always keep a little extra something. It's been a while since I've said that, but always keep a little extra something regardless. We're not preparing for the apocalypse. We are just, you want to be self-sufficient in all, at all occasions. Hurricanes, war, bad weather, EMP, whatever. Just always keep a little something. I know it's hard. Money's tight for a lot of people, myself included. But always keep a little extra something if you can. A little extra water, a little extra canned goods and stuff. Something to sustain you and your family. Okay, you guys? I'll come back and talk with you later. I'll try to find a thumbnail of that fly, and I'll also try to find a stock photo of this item that I believe was shown in my dream last night. Okay, you guys? Talk with you later.